Let's talk about your rise to the first team this season. How much experience did you take from last year in the academy and obviously the years before?
Obviously I've been here for quite a while now in the academy, since I was about 6 or 7. So over the years I feel like the coaches have helped me a lot. As I got a bit older it gets a bit more serious. I thought Red has helped me a lot to get obviously pushing to the first team. I've known him for a while now and I've learnt the academy's great. There's a lot of young players coming through, so I've learnt a lot from them and they've helped me a lot to get to the first team.
What about the summer as well with England?
Oh, that was great.
Massive experience for you.
Obviously winning the Euros was a great experience for me and our lads. I'll always remember that, so that's good for me. And I think that helped me get into the first team a bit, like a bit more eyes on me, like understand who I am a bit more maybe. And I got my chance. So good.
I was going to say, I guess a lot of players don't get to have a chance of early success, like 17 or something, to be winning trophies then. It must have helped.
It's good trophies wise, obviously, many trophies when you're at this age, obviously scholarship, but it was great winning a trophy, and I always remember that, so probably a bit more confidence as well for the season coming up. So
representing England winning a trophy as well, that's not, you don't get that often, do you?
I know, that's great, it's hard to think about it.
So moving to pre-season, because coming from the youth team sometimes, people are aware of the academy, but not a lot of people have seen everyone play. So what was it like to go off with a senior squad and train then and then break in?
I think the most nerve-wracking part was probably just getting to know the senior people. Like I haven't really spoke to them much last season and stuff. I was just with the 21s and the 18s speaking to them, but they helped me a lot to fit in. I felt as soon as I got there, felt like I'd fit in straight away, and they're all really nice and they helped me, and on and off the pitch, to be fair. But going away pre-season for me was good. It was a challenge. I enjoyed it, and I just had to try and take it as well as I could, and just go for it really.
It was a bit of a transition this summer as well, weren't there? Like a lot of lads coming from abroad and players leaving, players coming, coaching leaving. So it must have been quite tough as well, that, because you're coming from a pretty, secure environment to one almost just thrown in the deep end, really.
Yeah, there was a lot of people brought in in pre-season, so it was just like a I don't know really. It was hard, but we all had to try and get a spot, get the shirt. So it's just keeping the shirt. That's a hard thing. You've got to keep performing, and then hopefully you'll keep playing.
I think when you look at that midfield as well, you've got Murphy, Tom, Austin. They all played quite a lot of games last year.
Yeah.
Norris as well, supposed to come back from injury as well. And obviously you've got to add in Bianchi, Kevin in the summer. I bet you looked at that, and they're all probably in the position you play, I guess. Probably do look at that and think, can you oust them a bit? Can you make a bigger impression than them? Well, obviously you have, because you're in the team now, but I guess back then, in July, August time, did you look at them and think, it's going to be hard to...
Obviously, yeah, especially like Tongi. Tongi's played a lot of games and he's really...
Very experienced.
Yeah, he's very experienced and he's a great player. And I thought it's going to be hard to try and get the team, but as like I said, a bit of competition is good, and they help each other. Yeah. They help me, I've helped them and stuff, and it's good. It's good competition. And
when you look at yourself now, you're probably one of the first names on the team sheet. Like when we do with this match day, and we get the Leeds fans to tell us like pick your Leeds 11 for today's game. Your name's on it every week. How do you think you found the Championship this season then?
It's a lot different to playing youth football. It's a lot more physical and a lot faster. You don't get as much time on the ball, especially when you're playing a bit further up the pitch. But I'm enjoying it. It's good. If I'm playing, I'm enjoying it. I think we're playing well. We just need to try and get them wins, I think. Yeah. But I'm enjoying it, yeah.
Tackling season I've seen from you this year is... you might probably not think it, but I thought it was brilliant at the time. I celebrated it like a goal at Instant. But Ishmael Miller were breaking for Blackpool. And you sprinted your ass off, and you chopped him, and he's a big lad. And he looked at you and he thought, God, how's he caught up with me?
And it was good.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
one?
I remember it.
Absolutely brilliant. I remember it stand down. What a challenge that was.
He accidentally kicked me in the face while I went down.
So,
he didn't mean to.
Well, they were breaking at time. If you would have put that in, they could have pulled one back.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. I always love to tackle.
Yeah.
No, good. Where do you think your best position is? Obviously it's midfield, but what do you feel your role is then?
Yeah, I've played... since I've played youth, it's been just either centre mid or a centre attacking mid. But for England, when I've played, I've always been playing defensive, and I've quite enjoyed that. And it's like the dirty work, as some people say. You just gotta run track and stuff, and I quite enjoyed playing at first team as well. You get a little bit more time on the ball, so you can pick your pass. I think that's quite good for me. I'm just like starting out, but anywhere on the pitch, I don't mind. I enjoy it.
I was looking at you. I think you probably score a few goals.
I try and score, but I don't know. I ain't really got close to the goal that many times this season.
It's just where you play, isn't it?
Yeah. But hopefully they might come.
So, obviously you've worked under almost 3 separate managers this season. What's it been like, going from Hockey Day in the summer to Milanich for about a month or so, and then back to Redders, who obviously you've been working with just before that? Like, what's that been like?
They've all helped me. They've all improved my game, I think. They've all been nice guys, but you just gotta get on with it. Really, you gotta just adapt. It's part of football.
Everyone has coaches have their own different styles, and like you said, you pick up different things from them, wouldn't you? So
but having Redders, obviously, it's great. I've known him for ages, and we all understand him. He knows the youth team very well. He knows in and out really, so that's good for us.
How important has it been for your development then, would you say?
Who, Redders?
Yeah.
Oh, very important.
Yeah.
Since an early age, he's put me in the 21s and stuff, and he's trusted me really. And coaching, he's great at coaching. He's improved me a lot, I think, since I was young. And he's been vital really for me to get in.
In fact, going on Twitter, there's been a few people last week that compared you to the way David Batty used to play, and obviously you're a massive fan's favourite and stuff, hard tackling, no nonsense midfield. It's would you see yourself as that kind of player? Is that what player you want?
The next David Batty.
I'd hope so. That'd be great, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
pressure.
We're not putting pressure on there.
No, that'd be great. He was a great player, obviously. The fans loved him, and it'd be great to try and base my game around him, I think.
What's your opinion of Luke Varney?
He's fine.
Have you been asked that loads this season?
Yeah, I've been asked it a few times. He used to be here. He was a fine guy when he was here.
Yeah.
And that's just part of football sometimes. It's not the best thing to do, but he's done it now and it's gone.
Did you have a good view of it, didn't you?
I was just stood behind it, but it's gone now, so you can't say much about it.
Yeah.
Obviously, but just got to get on with it now, I think.
Big kick in the teeth, that game.
Yeah,
I
know.
Again, being in the first team, has it helped you that you've had Sam Byram, Alex Moa, who've kind of been in a couple of seasons, a season for Alex Moa, so because it seems like we've looked in the midfield, you and Alex seem to play pretty well together. There seems to be a big understanding between you two.
Yeah.
What you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. I think you and Alex got a good link-up play.
Yeah, it's good because when we was in 18s, we won league with when I was playing with Mo, and you'd always know I can give it ball and he'll give me it back, and you can be under pressure.
You know each other's game. You
can be under pressure. Same with Sam, really.
Yeah.
You can always give him the ball. He's got great feet. You just trust him.
Yeah. I guess that's trust gained through playing with them for a long time. So it's you look at all good teams and stuff. They play with each other for a long time, don't they? It's been good for you. Once at academy level, then going into the first team, it's still worked, hasn't it? So it's definitely good.
What's your ambitions then as a footballer?
Just to try and play him week in, week out, I think, and do the best as the club, really. Try and get the club as good as we can get it, really.
Would you ever imagine yourself as captain of this football club one day as well?
Oh, that'd be it's a long time down the line, I think, but I'm only young, but that'd be great. I don't think of anything better, to be honest.
Yeah.
That'd be great, yeah.
Premier League as well.
Yeah, that'd be even better. One day, yeah.
Send it on some Twitter question, fan question, but an easy one, for you, looking at players and stuff, who would be your dream Leeds United 11 who you've seen in the past that have played here, or even present, who you've enjoyed playing with?
Obviously, this is my first year, but I think Mark's been really good, I think.
Yeah.
So he'd have to be in there. I think the keeper's been great. Well, yeah, it's been great since the start of the season. Doing some great saves. I think some of the experienced lads as well in this group, like Stevie Warnock especially.
Yeah.
He'll put any tackle in. As you've seen, when he scored that game, he put some great tackles in there, and the senior players are really good as well. I think they'll have to be in there as well.
I think when you look at players like Warnock, he's been there and done it, hasn't he? So you've got someone like you coming through and Alex, especially Sam. I bet he works a lot with Sam and gives him good advice. He's played at the highest level for Liverpool as well.
Yeah, he's always on the pitch. He's always speaking to me and helping me out.
Yeah,
he helps me out a lot on the pitch. It's good.
Cool. We got a couple of Twitter questions from what I was mentioning earlier. We've got a guy called Ian Fallon who wants to know who's your favourite player growing up.
My favourite player growing up? Probably, I don't know, Steven Gerrard. I know not many people like that, but I just think his leadership's great. And he started from a young age, obviously, and he's got better and better, and he's become a leader. I think his technique as well, of picking the ball and stuff, is really good as well. But I've always really looked up to him. To be fair. Yeah.
It's a good example of someone who had a lot of potential and just kicked on and just did it all, didn't he? So definitely, yeah. And James McCarthy said, "Who's the practical joker and stuff? Do you have a lot of personalities in the dressing room?"
Yeah, there's a few personalities, I'd say. I think Belushi's quite funny at times.
Yeah.
He can be in training. He can be doing just overhead kicks and stuff all the time.
Try-to keeper from halfway line.
Honey. Honey's he's funny off the pitch and just all around changing ground. He's funny. And Rudy can have his funny moments as well. Start dancing and stuff. Yeah. He's funny, yeah.